Are we live? I think we are. Are we live on YouTube? Where is it? My channel. Look like we are. Fantastic. Excellent. This is a little bit high. Let's lower it. And I'm still in the frame. That's good. Cool. It's completely new setup today. Oh my god, oh my god. Just getting started. And this mouse. Okay, if I do this like that, that's not too bad. Right? Okay, that's good. No? I'm guessing you heard it, but I don't. What should I do? What should I do? If we install some tooling, if I open it this on? There's no more battery in it. Oh, damn it. I guess we'll figure it later. No. Okay. That's good. I guess we could go. I think that's the thing. Is it? Nope. Game Lord, hello. Sorry, bonjour. How's everybody? I put myself in so much pain just for McNet. Love it. Welcome aboard, my friend. It was before.
Bonjour. Hi.
With your own voice. With your own voice. Can you hear me? Yes, you should, right? Rosarus landed. And 30 Dev 99? Oh, I should reset the stream. That's not fair. How are you, Game Lord? Oh, man. That's not what I want. I want. I'm sorry, I'm looking for the to have the chat. I only have one screen today. So the chat will be visible. It's freaking me out when other people use it and I'm just lurking. Well, you know, you're famous now. No, not that big. Not that big. It's because I'm running from a mini PC today. And I was planning to use this second screen. It looked big, but it's old, so the resolution is not great. It's a USB screen, but it doesn't work. Famous and famous. Product. No. Oh, am I? Yeah, I'm logged in, but I don't want to do that. I would like to pop it out. Can I pop it out? No. How can I pop out the chat? Embed the chat settings. Yeah, it's cool when like when I bought that, it was because I was traveling pre-COVID, and I thought, oh, that would be super useful, and it was. You know, like you have your laptop and this, and then you could have your own setup. So like when I was in the a hotel room and just like kind of working, that was perfect. Okay, I need to focus. I need to find. I had the. How can I have the chat? I had the chat before. But it doesn't work today, so maybe it's stream.io. Let's try that. Aha! Now we have it. Cool. A little bit small, so I could do. Woo! It's true, it's super cool. But for some reason today, I try. Oh, I land! Yay! McNet is here! McNet! All this mess today is for you, my friend. Okay, it's time to share the stream. I think it's time. So let's go like this. Even CB is, and you land. Everybody's landing today. Fragbird. Though he did land on the last time. So. McNet, yesterday or before the, yeah, exactly, just for you. How is it? I think it's like this. No, it's like this. I need to relearn all the. I need to relearn all the shortcuts though. But okay, so long story short. After Wednesday stream, I was on my laptop. And maybe we'll and maybe we'll get back to that laptop because maybe not everything will be working. But I was on the laptop and I told you I had like Omarchy in a VM, but Omarchy is not great in a VM. Honestly, it's only on that laptop that I had like a workable VM. And when I created, it was too small. So I tried just to enlarge the disk drive for that VM, and then like it didn't work. And I was like, oh. and I was like, oh, I have this mini PC. I'm using it right now with like a Debian or Ubuntu, or I forgot what it was, maybe Fedora. I don't know, like had like a developer setting, and I was always remote desktop on it. I think it was Ubuntu or Debian, because I was using like the I'm hearing to have mine. No, here gay what? Here gayring? Like you're looking forward, right? That's the what it means, that word. Ingaring. Anyway, so it was all screwed up. I had that VM, that little mini PC that I use to remote desktop in it graphically and work. And I was like, oh, I could put Omarchy in it, because Omarchy, you need to be connected. You need like a cable keyboard, because everything is encrypted. So if you have a Bluetooth keyboard, it won't work. Well, it will work, but you still need to boot the machine. You need a cable to unencrypt it. 99, 94, like, yeah, something happened. Must be some great updates. See, Omarchy. So this morning I went on Omarchy website, download the last image. I think it's version 3.2. I forgot what's the other number. And install it on that mini PC. It took 4 minutes and a half, something like that, shorter than 5 minutes. And I install right now. I don't even finish installing stuff, so that's the plan of today. I was trying before to have this USB monitor to work. It doesn't, so maybe we can try it. So maybe with all of your brains will be able. And I also discovered that I forgot all those shortcut key that I'm not using anymore. So one thing I think we'll do is we'll spend a few seconds before to start the stream just looking at the shortcuts, so I could be a little bit more efficient in my my day. Well, yeah, no. Well, Omarchy is a bit different because like there's a lot done for you. But it's true that Arch, it's just because Arch, everything is possible, but there's a lot of things you need to do by yourself. But with Omarchy, like it took whatever is possible and apply like a structure. So like that's the way it works, period. What's Omarchy? It's this distro. It's a Linux distro. So, for example, if I want to open a terminal, I super enter and open a terminal. If I want to open a web browser, I super shift B. The thing I forgot was how to resize those windows. So we'll right away go to Omarchy. Just to GT, hello. Just so I can figure it out again. Because I know it was simple. Whoop, I did a typo. Oh yeah, it's not .net, it's .org, .org. So that's Omarchy. The manual is there, and you have like, but what one alternative you could do, and maybe I should have done that, but also it's 3.3. Cool. Do I have yeah, Okay, so 3.3.3. Half the devil. That's what we install. So it is not a very performant computer, as you can see. But one thing I want to know now is, can you play random audio file depending on who's fired upon? I could do that. So you would like to have your voice just for you? Well, imagine all the others, it's always me. In Omarchy, there's also a version they did. I think if we go to the manual, I think, where is it? Yeah, so there. This one, forgot which one it was. Yeah, so this version, the Omarchy. So when you go on Omarchy, you go to the manual and then you pick Omarchy. That one, you start by installing Ubuntu, and then on top of it, it will install like all the settings to mimic. So like you will be in Ubuntu. If you prefer, but I really like Omarchy. Like you were like when we chit chat, you were like, I want something different. Omarchy is definitely different. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that could be cool. Start it there. So if they play the bonjour, then it will tell them. So they will tell bonjour to themselves. Let's say Mechnet join and you do the exclamation point bonjour, then it will be your voice telling him bonjour Mechnet. I'm not sure. I think it's weirder. Well, I don't, but it's fine with me.
Bonjour. Hi.
I see, that's better. Like it's you welcoming. I think I feel like when you say that, you just say, hey, hi. You're not. One thing I may try to do is add more functionality into CB. So just like Fritz has, what is it again? Charlie? I could have CB with a little bit more AI and be speaking. So since you're, what's the word again? Moderator? Maybe you could use the greeting by people's name. Or it could be even automatic. So the first time, let's say GT say something, then CB will start and say the sentence. Yeah, my butt is on GitHub. I need to add more functionality to it. Okay, so hotkey, that's what I wanted. No, so Superspace, launch the application. Grow. Oh, so super equal, super minus. I did try that. Apparently, I did not. I knew it was easy. Okay. So one thing we can try, I can show you what I was working on was yesterday. I don't know if some of you saw me on Fritz channel. I was super excited. I was trying Squad, so the Copilot Squad, and I was building like the same thing but with different AI. So this one, well, not true. Yeah. So my idea is to build a dungeon crawler screensaver for your terminal. I thought it was fun, and I was like, okay, let's try to do it with the squad team. So from Copilot, you have like a bunch of AI working. So one is focusing on unit tests, the other one is the design, and one apparently, and mine, I forgot, what was his name again? Chuck. I think Chuck was really bad. That was my UI guy, and it was crap. It took them a lot of hours, like 4 hours or like half my day when I was back burner kind of working, and at the end it didn't work. I got excited initially because they said, oh, let's do it in Rust. So I was, oh, you know what, I don't know Rust, but it will be a good thing to kind of like review the code and try to learn and, you know, dig in, like, and maybe add feature and stuff. So I thought, oh, okay, cool, let's do it that way. But it's not working. And I did it with open code and a free AI model named Kiwi. Kiwi did it in like, I don't know, half an hour, and like bunch of iteration. I had more focus. The version I did with Copilot, I already knew a few things. Oh, and the difference with Copilot also, the squad thing is, I took the rules from 2D6 and I said, hey, this is how the difference was. Oh, cool, what's the mechnet is subscribe. Oh, very happy. It's thank you, mechnet, it's very appreciated. I don't have a lot of subscribers, so very, very cool. Thank you. Yeah. So let's try. So I want to show you, and then after that, my point is, what you see, it's not the squad. Oh no, I need to one level down, I think. .net. Ouais, j'ai de la misère. Couldn't find a project. Oh, I took main. Okay, so also that's Rust. If I go, so ls, that's the cargo version. Okay, so let's do that. Do I have Rust install? Look, apparently, maybe. I've tried for a while. Twitch it doesn't active virtual credit card. Virtual credit card? Is it a joke or it's like a real thing? Okay, so what you see on that thing, that's what took 4 hours for the squad to create. So I think my UI guy should be fired. We should hire someone else. That said, I think one of the problem was it's trying to use fancy character instead of ASCII. So I think what I will try to do is maybe fire it again and ask it to use ASCII. But like, it's also a bunch of errors because now if I do, I'm on 3 already. Let's go 4 and open Git Kraken. No? Yeah. Signal? I don't want signal. Not while I'm streaming. So this, I think I download the, oh, I didn't push. Oh, let me go on my other computer. Try to push the dev version. Hopefully it doesn't open Gitkraken. It opened Gitkraken in my other window. 1 second. Okay, so like it's not like a joke. It's like, yeah, I get it. So it doesn't like virtual? Oh, that's sad. Push. Okay, push was done successfully. Let's go back to, let's minimize this. One thing for a little while, I was accumulating bunch of points. Oh yeah, I was here, the remote. Maybe it was already there. I was accumulating a lot of points in the traveling company. Forgot which one I had point. I think it was American Airline. I think Air Canada, because I live in Canada, and American Airline were the two company I decided to kind of like focus on while traveling a lot, to like make a lot of points and like go up in their privilege thingy. And so COVID hit, then I was like, oh, nothing will happen. So I transfer my points and bought like a disposable credit card. Is it the term in English for like the credit card, like, you know, you have $50 and after that you just kind of, I think it's disposable, right? You know, I have those throwaway card and I was using it, but the last bit, like you always lose kind of like $2 on it. And I was like, so that could be a good thing, but I'm surprised that, yeah, and that they charging your, yeah, so. In Canada, it's expensive also, the price of a subscription. Okay, so if I do now this, now I'm on dev, so I could do src. Now if I do .NET run, at the same time we'll see if I install .NET correctly. That's not great, but that's what Copilot by itself created. And like there's a few issue where as soon as you open a door, kind of like land in the middle of the room, kind of weird. But it's respecting the rules of 2D6 Dungeon. There's a few things that are glitchy, and I think it's just because as a human, when we read the instruction, it's clear, but for a computer, like it just doesn't know. So I'll always put the door in the middle of the wall, and sometimes it's confusing because like he doesn't know where to put the thing, so I will have to improve that, but you know, it worked. And this was what I did with the free model named Kiwi. Honestly, Kiwi was pretty good. It's in Python. It's not respecting the 2D6 dungeon. So the dungeon is generated, and that's my fault, because I was, let's use seed so you could generate the same. But then after that, I was like, oh no, I want to follow the 2D6 dungeon rule. And 2D6 is like, when you open the door, that's when the next room is generated. So, you know, But that's the version it create. I think it's pretty cool. And there's a fog of war it had it, and there will be. Last thing I asked was to so we don't see it. Oh yeah, cool. It's in the bottom of the screen. There's that now little opening the door. I asked it to do like the tour of the room before going in another one. See now, okay, so now the room is completed. Like it should pick a door, and it will continue to explore. I think that's pretty cool. But the dungeon is, yeah, GT landed. So everybody landed yet so far, right? 47. So yeah, so that's the version I prefer right now. It's in Python. I wish it was done in .NET. So I may try to improve the version that that we have in .NET. Or Rust. Oh, it could be Python. I don't know. I feel like .NET could be better because, I'm a .NET guy. You landed behind the dungeon. Oh yeah, well, that's far away. Okay, so we have Python, we have Rust, we have .NET. I'm not sure we have Aspire, so we could. So like that's the that's a screensaver we built. Well, we built. I don't. AI built, and I was using open thing. And I think I can run a little bit more with the .NET version because I still have credits. But before I go and do that today, I think we should add back the voice, the whisper thingy. I forgot what it was. Hyper whisper, I think. Dictation app. Let's try this. Does that exist? Yeah. Or Andy. Andy was working pretty good, although there's no mic. Oh, do I need a headset on this thing? That's the thing. I don't have a mic, I think, on that one. On my laptop, I had a mic and a speaker. On this one, I will have to put a headset, but I don't know how to do that. The alternative would be to plug that speaker I had earlier. I forgot how it's called. Andy Computer. Yeah, this one. But this one was good. I liked it. On the laptop. But my problem right now is I don't have any sounds. But, okay, so if I do this and play, do you hear that? Do you hear that? Oh, that guy, by the way, is awesome. Do you hear that, guys? That video for you? Is it playing? No? No sound? So maybe setup audio. Output device. So USB audio, what? Oh, if I put HDMI, configuration. So right now the audio is, so I should put okay. So if I do this, I have no idea. So that's one thing, McNet, that it's harder with Linux. It's like, what's that thing? Analog stereo output and like digital stereo, blah blah blah. I'm like, what the hell is that? No, it's not Arch. Every Linux, I think. So HDMI 1, I think HDMI 1 is the one I'm plugged in. I don't have, yeah, unavailable. So yeah, so here it's off or it's this. Or maybe I need to put it off. No, I need to put that. USB, audio, and I/O off.
Bonjour. Hi. How are you today?
I'm good, Fragbird. You should totally try to drop because everybody's landing today. I shouldn't have said that, right? Though it looks pretty promising. I don't know. Try again. We had so many good results. See? McNet just kind of like. So I guess because I don't have any mic set up. Not mic, but oh. Can you hear anything right now if I pause my music? That looks like sounds. A bit loud. Wait. No, okay. I thought I was. It's just an experiment, so at least now we have sounds, right? So if I go, let's go, I don't want to have trouble with anybody saying I'm copying, so I will go to my own channel even if I hate that. And just click a video.
Introducing the quad lock cycle mount range. Ride ready, rock solid, fast lock on, built for every ride. Optimized viewing for road cyclists and racers. Clean, low profile fit for mount.
And cursor, or because you're in the terminal, right? And what if
But I feel like I should be roaming somewhere in the middle learn.
just question mark your question and boom, you got the answer.
Yeah, quad lock is everywhere. I use that though. It's nice on my bike. So can you hear the me in the video?
To an AI provider these days, they're all very similar. So let me show you. So here an example where
Okay, cool.
query Reka AI.
So we have that, but I still don't have a mic. Oh, why I do that to myself? The easy solution will be to wear my headset, but I don't want to wear my headset. I don't want to go to work today. Okay, so put back some low music. Oh, I could just plug the headset, not wear it, and it will use the mic of the headset. Oh, is it cheating? Is it cheating too much? Right, so do I hear anything in there? I don't hear anything yet. If I go to input device, there's none. Did I put it in the... Yeah. Maybe it needs to... Okay, and now I do this. This setup. Audio. Oh, is it just? Well, for you it's awful because you hear me twice. I'm sorry. Input device. I don't see an input device. Okay, now I hear it. Blah, 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 blah. Test. Why it's not, I don't have any option. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I can hear that. Output, mono input. I mean, it's good. Cool. Recording, there's nothing. Input device, there's only one. Oh, do I have any option here? Nope. Playback, recording. Test. Um, Okay, so let's give it a try anyway. So let's close this. Windows W to close a window, and now I need to install this. So I think I had a browser open here, not a browser, but this, it's a little bit small. Let's make it bigger. Whoops, I lost. So let's install that. I did install Homebrew earlier. Package to clean build. Oh yeah, I'm always confused about this. So package to clean build. What else do we need? Oh yeah, one thing I would like to check is if I can run an Aspire project. I will have to install Aspire too. So Aspire.net or .dev. I think it was .dev, right? They want to be polyglot. Yeah. McNet, you're on fire. 5190 something. And today I rolled back and I'm running the previous version of CB. I'm back on the stable version. Accessible and don't block since it's a new computer. I need to do all of that. Get Aspire. Boom. So many yeses to do. Cool. So now I wonder if I need to install it using this or, oh, you know what, so to install an app, you do this and you could say, I want to install, and then you go for a package, and I could search for Aspire, and I don't see anything. So I could try to go with, I'm never sure. I think OR is more like the system stuff and package is the app. So let's go with OR. And if I do Aspire CLI, that's what I want, right? Version 13, that's a good version. So let's install that. So when you do it the way that Omarchy wants to do it, McNet, it works very easily. Yeah, that was version 131. That's what we found. So Omarchy really likes terminal stuff. They call it TUI, so terminal user interface. And it supports a lot of things. So when you use the tool it likes, it makes stuff much easier for you. See, in fact, it was working. I just need to understand the settings. Like, I know I have 2 drive on this device because I had like a before all the, oh no, it's RAM, right? Not the hard drive, whatever. I had a second hard drive there. And this morning the booting was work, and I was like, you know what, instead of trying to change the order, just like, you know, let's install Omarchy on the other. So I need to wipe clean the other drive because now I have 2 drive with Omarchy bootable on both drive. Really bad decision. Okay, so now we have that. So now we have Aspire. Cool. No, yeah. Required command was not provided. Okay, let's close it, reopen it. Also, we need to change to make things very work with. So I don't know if I do Aspire now. Required command was not provided. Description: Aspire CLI used to create the run publish application. Oh, because I'm not in a dev folder, right? So if I do this, then 2D. Let's not go here. Let's go into note bookmark. Whoops. Cool. So now if I do Aspire, required command was not provided. Look like not everything is working well, though we do have, yeah, .NET 10 is installed on this computer, but Aspire doesn't see .NET again. Yay! That's the problem I had before. Aspire in it. Nope. I should, if I do this, no, if I do, yeah, I think it was that. So I won't be in the way. Is it Aspire info? No. Version? Dash version. Hey TBD, how are you? Yeah, so it's running 13. I'm good. So today all the suffer is for Mr. McNett. So I'm very tempted to use this and see if it works. Yeah, that's me. I'm seeing it if it was bad. Like I'm pleased to have fun with Omarchy again. Oh, maybe I need to add it in the path, like it says here. Oh, and I'm running bash. Oh, I thought I was running ZSH. No, Aspire was successfully installed, successfully added, so I need to do that. So I'm not running ZSH. So some config maybe not be working. Aspire run. Oh, now it's better. Okay. Interesting. So that's one thing I will, so yes, you could do that. Or what you could do is do this command. So all your setup, right now I'm in bash, right? So all the configuration of bash are in .bash rc. I'm not sure what's the R for, root configuration, I'm not sure. Maybe it's that, anyway, it's always that, like it's sh, zsh rc or bash rc or fish ic, like it's always that. And if so, that's the thing that get loaded when you open your terminal, but you could also just do source with that, and like here, like obviously it could have been just the, is it the tilde? Use the tilde, and then it will load it. So refresh the stuff. Okay, cool. So apparently It did work, and I have Docker. My job is done here. TBD, yesterday I thought about you because I was having trouble with my squad, and I didn't know how, like I was the leader of that squad and I was having trouble getting result. And I felt like, so that's the thing with Omarchy. Well, like with all distribution of Linux, or in fact with all OS, you know, you install Windows, you have a bunch of stuff installed by default. With Linux distribution, you have a bunch of stuff installed by default. I will remove this since I'm not playing with it yet. So that way I hear the music. You have a bunch of stuff installed by default. So Omarchy comes with a bunch of app installed by default, just like everybody else. And it's dev focus. So that's good because I know you're a dev. Even if I love it, it's cool and stuff like that, I probably wouldn't suggest this to someone who's not a developer. Except if that person liked to geek out and stuff and like the tiling things. I really enjoy the tiling things. It's not great. Let's say I want to open my password manager. So if I do this, then, you know, it's not a floating thing that I can move around. Oh, like there's a way, I think, I forgot how, like this? No, that's full screen. I forgot, there's a way to have it floating. I should have kept the here hotkey. There's a way to have it floating. So I think, for example, there's always a border. If you don't want that, it's super backspace. No, super shift backspace. Wow. So now I'm full screen. If I can, and I search. Oh, it's super T. Toggle the window between tiling and floating. Toggle popping up the window to a sticky floating. I'm guessing that's O. Let's give it a try. So it was in Windows this. So I'm doing, it was super T. Okay, so now it's floating. Can I move it? No? Oh yeah, I can hold it. Okay, so I could put it there and then do my stuff. And to move it, I hold super and I can move it. So now if I do again Windows super T, I'm putting back, okay? If I want to bring that window in the bottom, I do super shift, no, super down. I thought it was super shift down. Okay. Super control. Move between windows inside. No. I want to move the window. Super shift, swap, window. Yeah. Super shift arrow. Let's give it a try. So this, I want to put it so super shift. No. Okay, just because of my keyboard. Now with super O, it puts in the middle. And if I hold super and I can still move it. So that could be interesting. Like, you know, you're editing it, like you want to see the file and you could put it back and then like putting it back down, and I could move things around, right? And to close it, super window, super W. It's just sad that it doesn't like my oh yeah, how do I swap the, now it's styling up and down. How do I swap the vertical, horizontal? And you could do grouping and a bunch of stuff. Hey, McNet, have a nice weekend. Oh no, it was Game Lord. Have a nice weekend. Enjoy the sun, and hopefully you thought it was Valentine's Day during the weekend. And I'm saying that for all the cloudies watching. It's Valentine tomorrow, right? Tomorrow? Yeah. Tomorrow. Did you think about it? Maybe you don't have to think about it. Sorry if I grow, toggle, move out the grouping. If you put it that way, Fragbird. I told my wife, I was like, hey, it's like, do you want to do anything special during the weekend? I was like, why? Well, I would say she had a bad day. And I asked her, I think it was Monday, she had a bad day. She was focused on something else. And I was like, hey, like, do you want to do something special during the weekend? I was like, why? I was like, I don't know. So what? So we could go and get squeezed with tons of people in a restaurant? I was like, I don't mind not going, but then don't complain we're not doing anything. The next day I say, oh, I made a reservation to that whatever restaurant she likes. A pizza restaurant. It's called Pizza 900. Sorry, 900. Because they bake, or cooking or baking a pizza. They do it at 900 degrees. Next weekend, it's my 20. Wow, that's cool. I won't say anything instead of if I'm on speaker. There's always something to celebrate, it's true. When you say I can get behind, I mean you will follow that tradition? Is it what you mean, TBD? That's me being Frenchy. I need to find a way to say French, but not so it doesn't sound like from France. Yeah, I like that tradition too. Maybe I should start this. I don't think we have a tradition. It will be my... Oh, no, yeah. It will be my 25th anniversary this year. Well, we don't have a tradition like that. Okay, so how do I swap the toggle, the popping, go full screen, go full width, jump to a specific workspace? Oh yeah, that's the thing I keep trying. So to manage all your tile, McNet, like there's virtual desktop. Oh, like they call it like workspace in Windows. It's virtual desktop. So you could just take a window and move it to another one. So that's how you have like a better efficiency with your tiling. Grow to the left, grow to the right, grow windows to the bottom. Moving without outgrouping, cycle between where you're in group. Oh, super alt tab. Okay. How do I swap the... Oh, Super Control A for audio control. Super Control A. Ah, I didn't know. And now we learn. I want this and I want to close it. Okay, cool. Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, share menu. And you have all those things that you can configure. $33, yeah. Well, at least it's more than me. I'm not sure who's, like in my case, I'm not sure who's the worst. Okay, I'm sure there's a way. Okay, super launch an application, super escape, lock, suspend, relaunch, restart, super control L, lock the computer, no. So close all the windows, toggles between flow, like we did try that, we did try that. Swap windows to another, what? No. Grow left, grow. Oh, maybe it's super Windows, super G. Let's try that. So if I go, whoops, where I was here, I know, I was super G or super something. No, I'm like, that's a group stuff. I don't want group. I just want to swipe. I thought, okay, let's go back. I thought if I do this, no? So I can swap it here, but if I'm going this direction, it doesn't let me. If I do this. Okay, one thing we could do is search for, let's say, vertical. And there's none. And the split, that's ghost terminal. And it's only there. Interesting. Oh, toggles. Okay, so let's Google it. Was super G? If I do super G, I knew it was easy. But why was it not there? Let's search for G. Oh, let's search for super plus G. It isn't there. It's missing. We should do a PR. Yes. CB. We're doing maintenance today. Okay, cool. So we have that. Oh, we didn't try the whisper thing. So by default, we could do now, try this. So let's go back in this, like we can close that one, right? We should, so Control C to stop, cool. So we can close this window. Don't ask me again and close all, boom. Okay, cool. MakeNet, like, MakeNet, you keep blending. You're the GT Sun of today. Okay, so let's make it a little bit bigger. So now we could just, oh, I hate when they do that. Okay, so now let's run the setup. Okay, backend selection, no backend correctly configured. Choose your transcription backend. I think we'll go with 1. Yeah. Backend installation, is it big enough for you guys? I'm assuming you don't read it anyway. $200 days in Duolingo. So what language are you learning in those Duolingo stuff? I never tried it. I know my wife for a little while did try it for Italian, I think. Ah, you're watching. And you're on your bike, Fragbird? Japanese. Ooh. Ooh, that's nice. So the TV show Shogun at the beginning, is it Japanese? Maybe you will be able to listen without the subtitle. And like me, when you get started, it's like the volume in the max with the pause button. It's like what? Again, what? When I try to make an effort watching TV in English, oh my god. Because the English you learn at school is not the English you see in the movies. Okay. This will install blah blah blah, backend, GPU, cool. Let's do that. I can make it a little bit bigger. Right, even bigger. I'm good with that. No bike for today. Today I'm biking. I think streaming. I will work an hour or two, and then I have a training to do. It's just a short training because it's back to training or something like that. So it's a very one. Okay. Yeah. Install this. Configure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because we are. Yeah. So yes, I need this. Show visual overlay during recording. Yes. Automatically reduce the system volume. Yes. Why not? Configure IPLN composure binding. Yes. Systemd user service will run hyper in the background. This will enable configure Yodo tool. Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, and okay, yes. Add you to the required group. Yes. Yes. You want my permission? Let's do it. So now let's go here, and I want to click this. Is it safe to open MakeNet? I'm assuming yes. Midnight dinner. don't think I did see that. Oh, maybe you were asking to. I don't think I saw that, but I'm guessing you asked TBD. It's Japanese series. Right now, I'm watching Shogun. I think it's Shogun on Disney Plus, and The Last Samurai on Netflix. Feel very Japanese. And I'm also watching Future Man, who's amazing series, but oh my god, it's trash. But I think they knew it and they went all in, and yeah, it's good. Okay, first step, it's install, log out and log back for the group permission, and hotkey to dictation. Okay, so cool. So we could do that. We could try to do that. So if I super shift escape, no. If I super shift alt, I do system. Do we have anything else to install before we reboot? And let's go with a restart. I'm guessing I will be losing this and going back to my other monitor. Have a good day, mister. Have a good day. Oh, we didn't lose anything. We didn't lose anything. So see, that's the thing you see when you boot Omarchy. So if you have like a Bluetooth keyboard, because initially I thought, oh, we'll put the keyboard there, I will have one HDMI and I will bring it so I keep my clean desk. But you need the hardware, like you need a cable keyboard. I was like, oh, you know, I don't want to have like a cable that goes super far. I don't want to have two keyboards. I don't want to have to switch that. I could have like a switch. Cool, so we did reboot. Nope, that's what I want, was this. Oh, cool, I'm not sure I like that. But for this time, it will save us time. What was the hotkey for, Super Alt D. Okay, let's open a terminal. Let's make it bigger. Super Alt D. Is this working? I don't think so. Hello, 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 hello. 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 Ensure your microphone of choice is available in the audio setting. Let's try that. And maybe I need to put it closer. Is my cable long enough? That's better. Let's... Maybe I will need back, you know, back in the day at the beginning when we had like a USB, or like not a USB, but you know, those microphone on like a stick kind of thing you put on the desk, and it was kind of like off-white beige and yeah, you could speak back when like early days of having a mic. Maybe I should have that for this computer. I feel the key binding weren't set. Though it said it created it, but I'm not sure it did. We can also try Andy. Though again, oh no, it's app image. No shit. I don't want app image. I don't get app image. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's open this thing. See, NeoVim. Okay, so here it's using my Hyper-V binding. If I do this and I go to setup, and I go key binding. Ooh, that's small. I want to move you to the right, and I want you bigger. So, okay, yeah, look here. Oh, I'm hiding it. Damn it. It had it like super LD. It should put this. Okay, so super. Testing, is that working? But I feel okay, so the binding is there. Super alt. Yeah, do I have anything? Maybe I'm not sure of the alt on this keyboard. Do I have anything? Maybe I will change it for a shift. Yeah, I have nothing else with the D. Oh yeah, here. Docker, lazy Docker. I don't mind losing that shortcut. Well, I will just put it in comment for now. And whoops, that's not what I wanted. What I am making, good question. So we are trying to configure, like, so MakeNet in the chat was looking forward to try a Linux distribution that is different, and I make suggestion to use Omarchy. So it's a distribution that I use in the past on my laptop, and it was kind of working okay, but back then there was a lot of things changing. Omarchy was changing rapidly, .NET was changing rapidly, and like I wanted to have like a stable machine to stream, so I decided instead to go with Debian. So on my laptop I'm running Debian, but I have this old mini PC that I can show you because it's just there, and it was just in the corner of my office. It's a like super cheap mini PC, like $200 or $100 something, so very like 100 for you, 200 because I'm Canadian. So everything is super expensive, and I was like, yeah, let's use that. So just before the stream, it took 4 minutes, but I installed Omarchy, and now we're trying to configure it. Right now, what we are trying to configure is to use a dictation tool that we had installed on my Linux machine, my laptop. That works pretty good, and it's called Hyper Whisper. So that way we could how much? 20? No, $200. It was a very cheap stuff. So yeah, so we're trying to configure a bunch of stuff. 200, yeah, like it. I can look for it, but it was a very cheap stuff. I can look here. Let me Google that for you. Telling you, it wasn't a great computer. If I go back in my previous order, and I say PC. Is it that one? Well, right now it's 300, but I'm pretty sure it was more 200. And I will show the spec in a second. So not right. Oh, I was like, why it's not working? Because Frank, you're holding the bad mouse. Okay, so I want to do this, and here I want to change it where I am. I want to change it instead of Alt. Let's go for Shift, like this, because what did just happen? Oh yeah, because I opened it, the key binding. Okay, interesting. So now if I do Super Shift D, is it working? I guess because there's no mic. I guess. So that's my the computer. As you can see, it's not that strong. What I mean, it worked great. Okay, so what was it earlier? So it was Super Shift A for audio? Yeah. Let's try again. So the input device doesn't look like it recognized the mic. So I wonder if I needed to have it in Bluetooth. Let's turn that on. Oh, and it's off because I'm connected wired. Maybe that cable is not set for the it's two little things, right? Yeah, it has. Use a key. Let's give it a try without the cables, see how it goes. If I'm assuming Control Shift B for the Bluetooth. No. Go to Setup and then Bluetooth. Cool. Now if I try, I'm doing that again like this. No, like this. Ready to connect another device. So I need to do scan. So where am I? I want to do this, and I want to change for this, and cool. So now apparently I'm connected. So it was super G. So if I go here again, okay, so now I hear that. So if I go Control Shift A, no, Super Shift A, no, Super Control A, yes. Close this one. So now if I go in input device, aha, I have barely blue. No route selected. Okay, so configuration. I have this. So I guess this one we put it off. This one. No route selected. Input device. Recording. Playback. Testing, testing. There's no route selected. How do I select a route? I'm guessing that's the route. So maybe let's go headset. What was that? Aha! Aha! Cool. So now if I go Super Shift D, testing, is that working? Testing, is that working? Hello, 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 hello. Okay, it doesn't feel like it is working. But, whoop, hello? Oh, did I lost it? Oh, did that make it crash? Configuration. Oh yeah, I'm back at high fidelity. Let's go headset. I think I've seen shortcut key alternate input source. Oh really? But now, yeah. Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so at least now we can see something. So maybe I need to close that. But I want more configuration. So I guess we'll have to check. Because I want like I want visuals and sound will be good also. Oh, I could try this. See if it works. So that's interesting. I hear notification. Was it from my phone? Maybe. What is that? Yeah, okay, let's quit this. And now if I do this, so the service is active. This is configured, though I don't see it. Oh, maybe it's... It's so tiny. Oh yeah, it's there. Left click, start recording. Left click. Are you working? Are you working? Hello, hello, hello? Okay. Man, so many things. Okay. Let's try again. Are you working? If I do again, is it working? Is it working? Right click to restart. No. Mic present access. Okay. Idle, Wi-Fi. I don't get all the information. And it's so tiny. Okay. Okay, so this should change. So we want it enable. Is it working? I don't see anything anywhere. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, no. Okay, let's do that. Hello, 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 hello. What? Dancing in the masquerade idol truth plane. Where? What? Where did he took that? So I think we want the recording mode. We want this recording mode. So if we click clear this and we go here and we go in insert mode, we can then add that. No, here, push to talk. Insert. Cool. And I need to put a comma here before. Maintenance. Yeah, I know it's maintenance, CB. I think oh, if it's push to talk, we need to change this. Okay, so let's save this. Wonderful. So now we need to go in the key binding, and it's new vim, then tilde slash dot config slash hyper, no, hyper like this, right? And then hyperlin conf. Hyperlin conf. Cool. So now we have this. Oh, look at that. We oh, interesting. So where we were before, if I do super alt this and then I do setup and I go key binding, where is that file? Oh, it's in the binding file. So add any other personal hyperlin configuration below. Ah, press once to start and press again to stop. That's whoops. Oh, we can try that. So it was super shifty. So hello, can you hear me talking here? Okay, let's go in this. I need to learn also how to do the yank and copy paste, and I always forgot those keys in NeoVim. So we're back to super alt. I'll keep it that way just for now. So we have that, so we can exit, save, close, cool. We can also close that without saving, cool. What else? Oh, we need to restart the service. Okay, so now if I go super alt D, is it working? I don't feel it is. I want to hear the sound back. Configuration guide. Minimal configuration. Model base. Where is it again? Ah. Team Visualizer. Visual feedback that auto-match Omarchy stem. I definitely want that, right? So we want to go in this config. And I just want this part. So this here, and I'll put insert mode, and I'll put it there. Audio feedback, that's what I want. And I want all of that. And I go, damn it. And I go boom. Oh wait, was it? Does it need to be in a? I think it needed to be in a. It needed to be in the group thing. So I need to close here, make a comma like this. But it doesn't feel right. Audio. No, it just, I took it, okay. So I need like this. Just none of them add comma? No, they all have comma except the last one, okay. Oh, it's here. Don't put the comma at the end of that make no sense. Okay, now it's working, okay, cool. Cool. Excellent. So we have that. We'll have to make sure it can play the sound, otherwise it will be like the TBD is has a few mini PC if I'm remembering correctly. I got the one I'm using right now that was affordable, but it doesn't have the what's NPU or TPU. It's like the AI stuff. My other one, but though it's older, was the and then it's a Nuke, my other one. That's a good one, but yeah. Okay, so I think we have enough. So we'll do this, we'll save it. We'll restart the thing. And now we could try, so it's supposed to be Super Alt D. Is it working? Hello, 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 hello. Oh, I could see here it was flashing. Interesting. Hello, 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 hello. Cool. So I trigger something, but it may not work. Okay. And perfect. So one more thing we need to check that I learned from my previous experience was audio and visual feedback. They changed that. I opened a ticket. They fixed a few things because of me. So where was the troubleshooting part? Okay, so is no audio. Is your mic actually available? Let's give it a try because I think it's probably. What? I guess. Yeah? What is that? I don't understand. Maybe? What's all that? Pipe wire. It was there, right? Pipe, yeah. Restart pipe. Okay, cool. Audio feedback not working. Oh yeah. So check if the audio feedback is enabled. That we just set it up, so it's true. And we need FFmpeg. I think that was the thing that fix. Okay, FF is there. Yeah, a play is there. Let's check if the sound is there. Sounds over there. So if I could do, then I could do FF play this. Let's change. How do I do that? Like this, and I do. Let's go. Ping. Ping pong. Up, ping down. Do you hear something? I don't. FF play? Nope. I feel it's just the mic that we set up that is not configured correctly. Oh, do I have an app to record something? We can try with like an easier app. What could I use that is easy to kind of like record your voice and See, that's all the app install already. Hey, what's Can Live? Is it an audio thing? What is that app? That's for resolution. That's not what I want. I want an app to record my voice. Well, I'm being like, I could be functional right away, right? VS Code is started, works, Docker was already there, I have my browser, my terminal, my editor, databases. I'm trying to have something very specific that records. One thing we could also try in the .computer. Let's give it a try. It's because it's an app image, and I'm like, nah. So now if I open this app, I think I could just double click on it. Is that how it works? No? Okay, I think I need to do a chmod. I think I need to make it executable. So now I could just double click on it. Cool. So super T. So now, like, come on, you see here. So now, yeah, let's do this. Microphone. See, I think, oh, it was just slow. So I guess it's pipe wired. Control space. Are you working? Hello, 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 hello. I don't know what's pipe wire. I feel like that's my configuration. Because I don't have this kind of trouble with like the well, it could be Arch Linux also, because on Ubuntu is definitely easier. Okay, so I'm here and now I do control space. Hello, 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 hello. No? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, control shift. Oh, it's not a good idea. Okay, let's try that. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. There's conflicts in my short keys. So Control O, no, Control Shift O. It opens something else. So Shift O, no, Control Shift. Okay, so let's try that. Control Alt D. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah. Hello, 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 hello. If I use default, let's try default. And let's try default. Control Alt D. Hello, are you recording anything? Hello, are you recording anything? Okay, Control Shift A. No. So let's close this window. Or I am. Oh, what? I lost a few apps. Okay, so send this to 2, send this to 2, cool, nice. Okay, what's the package? For this one, it was the suggestion what it is. Oh, why do you set that up? Oh, it's here. It's a paraquet. It's pretty good on it, honestly. Okay, let's double check again. So it was Control Shift A. No, Super Shift A. No. Oh, I closed the wrong one. What? Why did I close everything? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. No. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah. Okay. That was weird. So this is running. This is running. Yeah, it kills. I use by testing bunch of keyboard. I use the shortcut to shut down all apps. So I want to go. What is it again? History. Restore. Oh, see, I don't hear anything anymore. Okay. I think it's just I'm having trouble because I don't have like proper speakers and a mic. No, I'm connected Bluetooth. Let's try a little bit more. So we are still connected, right? Yeah, we are connected. Okay. So Super W to close this. Reopening setup. And then audio. Now I had just had feedback, like if this is not open, I think this need to be off. Okay, so now it's working. If I open a terminal, let's play the video so I know it's working. And if I'm here now, and the shortcut was Super Alt D. Testing, testing, testing. No? Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Bah! Okay, yeah. So let's keep that. In the configuration, headset, blah, blah, blah. Input device, they say Bluetooth. Recording. Why this is empty? And why playback is also empty? It wasn't empty before. I could make it louder. Okay. But why don't I have recording? Hello, 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 hello. Oh yeah, so now it's not playing. Okay. Okay, let's keep that. Let's keep it here. Let's see if the let's make the text bigger on this. Let's go. What is it again? Status, I think. Whoops. Oh, configuration file invalid. Ah. Okay, so we did something wrong in the configuration file. Let's go in the configuration file. See what we did wrong. Yeah, I think that's the one. Let's make like this. Okay, and I want to make it, no, okay, and I want to make this bigger, and I want the status again. Invalid. Please check config line 7. audio feedback through. But it's the first with comments. So it doesn't support comments. Let's remove the comments, see if that's the problem. So we'll do this like that. We'll save it. And here, what's the command to restart? This? Oh no, that was. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm reconnected. Cool. Okay. Okay, so I'm restarting it. Now, if I go this, status. Okay, so it doesn't like the comments. Interesting. So let's remove the comments. Cool. Okay. So let's. I think I just lost my my sound. No. I lost something. Okay, so now it's working. So if I now do Super LD. Yeah, it looks like it's working now. So it doesn't like comments. See, it wasn't Linux. It's a little bit more picky. I can listen now. Where are you up to? We just got it to work. Oh, that's good. Okay, so it worked in the terminal, but I forgot what. I think it's Super Shift E for VS Code. Oh, it's both. I need to change that. It's awful. Okay, so Super Alt D. Is it working here? Whoop. Is it working here? Can I copy paste stuff there? Yeah, it's working. We'll have a computer soon. It's just great that we're running over. Okay. So now we have that. One thing we need to change is not that. We need to change the key binding. So let's go setup and the key binding. I could have opened the stuff, and I think I will. Yeah. Oh, now you could use the other emotes. Oh, that's one thing though. When I'm using that thing, I don't have all my emotes, right? How do I have the emotes? Can I do this? No, that will be a message just for. Oh, that's sad. When I'm doing this here, I don't have my fancy emotes. Oh, I need to install Discord also on this computer. And Slack and all the things. Oh yeah, so the next step will be to install my USB device. And I will have to find something that works so I don't have headset and I put a mic on that thingy. I'll have to shop. Okay, so what I was looking for, oh yeah, so here, so right now, so yeah, where is hey? So here with Super Shift E, I start VS Code. But it also start hey, oh yeah, that's hey. It's an email thing. I don't want to use that, so we'll just put it like this. I think like calendar, I don't want to use it either. Terminal is good. File manager, I changed it. Browser, it's fine. Oh, there's a one for private browser. Cool. Music. No. If I don't have speaker. I mean, I think this will become the device that we could use for streaming. So like right now there's no speaker and I don't think I will put the music in that computer. I will put the music in my main. So like this one, just do like the dev stuff. Though right now it's sad because I don't hear my computer with my headset on. Editor, Omarchy editor. Super Shift N. What is it? Novim? Oh yeah, okay, fine. I'm fine with that. Signal, yeah, that won't happen. Obsidian, why not? Typora? Oh, it's for typing note stuff? Oh, I think that was the thing I kept opening because of the W. No, I don't want that. Password, nope. I'm having my own stuff. Chat GPT, yeah, maybe. I think what I did in the past is I change and use Reka, right? So I was chat, whoops, chat.reka.ai. I think that's what I use in the past. Grok. I don't use it that much. I will leave it there because like it's so many shortcut key that I guess I won't use it. This, I think it's weird to have a shortcut for YouTube. Saying WhatsApp, I won't use it on this computer. Google Message, I don't want to show stuff that I don't want to show on the stream. Same with photo. I mean, it makes sense when it's your computer. When you're streaming, you don't want to pop stuff. X, it's weird. Compose post. I don't need that. That's a lot less keyboard shortcut. Okay, so now we have this and save and close. That's great. So we could close this one. And close and close. We have the sounds figured it out. That's good. That's good. What else do we need? Oh yeah, I need Discord, I said, right? It's not very a tool though, but it's useful for streaming and things. Even though you don't see me often on Discord, I use Discord a lot. I just need to be a little bit more verbose about it. I guess it's install. And I don't know. Is it a web app? No. Which Discord I need? Which Discord I need? Let's go in the other. Go. Yeah, yesterday. No, the day before I was. Oh, what? No. I don't want to. Don't you have other? I was playing, I had my Discord open and I noticed, it's first time I noticed that when I'm playing, it was like, hey, like, you're playing that game. What do you wanna, and I'm not sure, like, will I be broadcasting or whatever? And I was like, what? That's new. At least it was new for me because I'm guessing I don't have my Discord open and then start a game. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I guess I could just do Yap, whatever. Yay, or Pac-Man. What? Omarchy include Discord. Really? Yeah. It was there. What are you talking about? Okay, cool. We have Disc. But I don't know which one I'm using right now. That's, oh, I think it's the RSS5. How do I know which one I'm using? Not mounted, so I guess it's not that one. Mounted as boot. So I'm running from the 1 terabyte. Okay. So we have that. I mean, it could be bigger. Let's fix that. Control Shift Alt, then Setup, and then I guess monitors. Whoops. I guess it's good. Because do I want bigger than that? I think I have a 24 7-inch. Is it possible? I don't know, 7-inch? 17? How big that thing is? So in diagonal is 27. Okay, yeah, I was right. So I have a 27. So scale 2 feels look. So maybe it's just the default font size I need to change. Why you say much better, GT? Did you land in the corner? I wonder, do I try? I can try. Let's go. Let's try to 2.5. Whoops. I go insert mode. 2.5. Whoop. 0.5. And then I didn't change a thing, right? I think in inputs, or maybe config. Let's go in config C. So default hyperlink. Okay, no, not that. Upridal? Or waybar? Ooh, waybar, we could change a few things. It's a bit tiny. No, it's nice that it's not taking too much space, right? I guess maybe we could keep it that way. Oh, it's true. I could click here instead. Always forget that. Tray account size. I mean, if I put 14. Okay, let's not touch that. We'll just close it. So then it's the config. Oh man, setup. Config. And okay. I think it's a default of my editor, Ghosty, that I need to change. That's the thing I want to change. So I want to close this. I want to go back to, oh, I don't have any browser anymore. So let's open a browser. Let's go Ghosty. I could also try to install again because TBD is there. That make pop in my mind. I could try to install Rider. Oh, it's been a little while since I didn't use it. And also in my terminal, I could try to install ZSH, though I feel like I'm not missing it right now. So let's open a terminal. Let's make it bigger. Now if we do this, what do we have? Okay, well. Cool. Font size could be bigger. 9 is definitely not. Hello, Fuel. How are you? It's Friday. I'm on our today. Well, because you're the one saying, hey, in Rider, this is working. Da, da, da. You did it a few times, so now you're like associated with it. Yeah. Cool. Do we want to change the theme? I think we're fine with the theme because by default, a lot of the themes come from Omarchy on Omarchy. Same for key binding and stuff. It was more like the default font that was causing a problem for BB for myself. So if I do that now, I close it. If I reopen, it's still small. Is there like a ratio or something? Because 14 is okay usually. I mean, it's hard to be big, like, but I would like to have it this size. Yeah. Yeah, you can. Just trying to find like something that makes sense. Let's put 18. So now if I close it, if I reopen it, that's better. Maybe bigger. I think I want it bigger because I'm streaming also. Oh yeah, you switched to Alacrity? Why? Fuel. I know it used to be the default on Omarchy, and I was always installing Ghosty, and recently they took Ghosty as their default. So let's go with 22. Let's go big. But again, because I'm streaming, I like it big. And I think even that won't be big enough. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, okay. It doesn't support 6L. What's 6L? It sounds not safe for work. Is it porn in the terminal? high resolution pixel. Okay. Oh yeah, that's one thing. I'm not sure. Did I? If I go picture, I don't have any picture. If I go dot, I go in config, and now I can go into. Can I do this? No. Omarchy. Then I go teams. No. Teamed. No. What? Current. Alright. So we see the image here. Is it shader things? Oh yeah? Let's have a look. Oh, could it be though? So you just gave me an idea. So let's try something. So yeah, let's go here. I have, I think, the other one, apps, and I go address this one. Oh man, it's small. Okay, so now I could go this, 2D. No, saver, git, checkout, main. How do you just switch brain? Oh, I am. Okay, cool. And now if I do L, and if I do cargo run, no, it's still ugly. Okay. I was like, oh, maybe that was my problem because of the pixel stuff. But yeah, no, it's still ugly. I still prefer my dev version. Okay, so we have that. But so Fuel, you blog, but in GitHub? I'm not good with acronyms, buddy. What's OFC mean? Of course. Is it of course? Yeah. Oh, but that's sad. How am I supposed to discover your stuff? Ursi? What's Ursi? It eduke me. Oh, interesting. Hey, weak word. Hello, hello. Is it an app? Or you mean this is what she said? An out of count statement. You don't want me to find your stuff? I don't understand. Okay, so what else? I did install. We have .NET. We have we are using Docker is running by default. Do I want Pondman? Yes. Well, it's Omarchy, but under the scene is Arch. Yes. I mean, you learn about it when people share. Oh, okay. So the mouth to languages. Indeed. Indeed, language. Yeah, so it feels like you're using Omarchy, by the way. Feels like that YouTuber that does a lot of stuff. Forgot Dave J. Oh, a super cool YouTuber. Was always say, "I'm using Omarchy, by the way." No, I'm using Arch, by the way. Yeah. So coming back to Omarchy, I love that distro and stuff. But when I did try it for a streaming machine, it was evolving quickly, and other tough stuff were also evolving quickly, and for me it was just hard to like make it work and not spend like this stream was okay, let's mess with it and make sure it works. But yeah, so yeah, that's why I kind of like fall back to my, and I wanted Debian also for a bunch of other reasons. So now it's cool. So I have this machine, I'll be running Omarchy. I have my laptop that is running Debian. I just need to find a way to have a mic and speaker, I guess, cheap that could plug and not wear a headset, because I don't like that. Okay, that's cool. Fuel. Oh yeah. What was the? You always do like super deep stuff. So what's the project you're working on currently? So we have that. We have Aspire. We have Copilot to install on this machine. Yeah. I didn't install my own tool yet, but that's fine. I have open code. Cool. And I have open code that, oh yeah, I didn't show you that. So I have, should make a open code. So now if I go models, look at that. Olama Om Dev. Though I was disappointed the other day because even if I have some model, it doesn't like. Maybe there's a way to make it to work as with an agent, like with those agent tool where like you're asking stuff and it's running by itself. Because even if I was using the Qwen 2.5 coder, it was just like not great. So then I changed for Llama 3.1, I think. Oh, I think I have another model that I don't see here. I was better suited for that, like because you need a model with toolings and thinking, I think, and this one doesn't have both. And I think Llama 3.2 have it. Anyway, that was weird. So yeah, that's the thing, Fuel. So those model, they're not running on this machine. This machine is like a tiny. Can I cannot do that. It's a tiny low. Oh, I can do. I can quit here, and I need to put back my. Because that's not what I want. I want fast fetch. It's a very low machine setup, but what I have is it's like it's running on another machine that I use for video editing. So like there's a big graphic card in it, so it's also my game machine. And so like that tower has some local model and it's running and I'm exposing it. So now this computer could see them. That's cool, right? So even if I'm like having a little computer, I can have like the power of my bigger computer. Okay, so we have that. So Ghosty now is clean. What else do we need? Last night I was very happy. I managed to make small shader. Oh. The only time I play with shader was when I tried to mess around with like those little device where you have a bunch of games, and it didn't work well. So I decided, maybe it's not for me. So should we try the? Oh, like it's already very, very late. So I think I may try to play with this, try to connect that screen on this computer later. So this way I will have the chat. Instead of all the time having here, I could have the proper chat. And also like the admin tool of Twitch. And but I'm happy that it works, and I will have to shop. So if you have ideas for cheap speakers with a mic, or a mic with speakers that you could plug with like a regular audio cable, you know, a regular audio cable, a jack 7, is it how you call that? Let me know. Ping me on Discord. And I'll make some research. But I guess I need to make some research because sometimes like there's stuff available in like your country, and then I check in Canada and like it's not present. Okay, so I need to go here. I need to type the wrap up command. Nope, I need to put an exclamation point first. Voila! So now we have a proper end stream. So today was a totally maintenance mode. We mess around a lot with this computer, make it a streamable, use for streaming. I think we're pretty close. There's a few things that I didn't do because like it's me entering a bunch of time different passwords and website and stuff, so like I feel like I will spend a lot of time in secret mode. That's why I avoided. So I'll do that off screen. Fragbird didn't land today. I'm surprised. Oh wow, 35. So I'm the lowest scores today. GT 90, MechNet 96, and Surdy Dev with 99. Whoop whoop. Well, like, Omarchy is awesome, honestly. MechNet. Omarchy, I love it. Like I mentioned a bunch of time, it was a question of timings. So now it works, we have it. So like, you know, finding a team I like, I won't do that on stream. Maybe, I think next stream we should work. Well, like when it will be Wednesday, so we'll definitely work. And if I'm not ready, I may swap back to. But that's cool. Now we have two computers. I feel also like if I can have like a screen that is easy to work, that would be nice. Because my desk is much cleaner to have the laptop and then like, you know, all the settings. Though And the thing is, I don't like typing on the keyboard of a laptop, so right now I'm using like, you know, another keyboard. But yeah, anyway. No, I couldn't remove that now. But I need speakers because that was not good. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Thank you for YouTube. We had some visitors from YouTube today, so that's pretty cool. Thank you guys. Don't forget, this weekend, in fact tomorrow, it's Valentine Day. C'est la Saint-Valentin in French. Maybe it's sexier that way, I don't know. But have a good weekend. And go outside, try to go outside, try to make some exercise. I know I will be skiing probably during the weekend. And today I need to jump on my bike and do 30 minutes of like sweaty work. Yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, bye everybody. See you Wednesday.